Welcome back to a new video. This was my Saturday training session where I did a little bit of everything. I did bodybuilding work, but like I talked about in other videos, I'm probably not going to record it for the most part, but I'll talk about that a little bit at the end. I started this session with some muscle snatches, just singles, because I knew I wanted to do some regular snatches and to push them a little bit. I did 80 today, but you'll see it's a pretty ugly rep, and I basically did a clean snatch grip clean plus press. But it is what it is. I'm not too worried about the muscle snatches itself. But after that, obviously went to snatches, and yeah, very ugly rep, but whatever. Snatches felt really good. I was really trying to focus on getting my back tight before I started to pull. So it might be subtle to see, but at the bottom, before I start to pull the bar off the ground, there's like a slight pause, and that's me really trying to, I don't want to say wrench my back, but just really kind of pull my scaps together like I would do with a deadlift, and kind of that same kind of cue. And what I think it was allowing me to do was to be in a much more consistent position, but also to get the bar set in a, like, just to pull the bar better, I guess, in general, because all of my snatches were feeling really good. They weren't as powerful, but that's kind of the thing, is when I'm doing a lot of volume, or if I'm really sore and fatigued, like I trained pretty hard the last couple days, they're not going to feel great every single day. Like, I'm not going to feel super fast and explosive, but it's really that kind of thing where it's like they didn't feel super fast, but I was still putting it in a good spot for the most part. And so it's just built a lot of confidence. But the kind of goal with these Saturday sessions will be, at least in the current iteration of my training, is to push up a little bit in the main lifts, but to really just spend a lot of time at the gym and just get a lot of just general work done, and kind of use this session as my do everything session. And I don't know, I didn't really do that much volume, but I kind of wanted to just do a lot of different exercises instead of just focusing on getting a lot of drop sets or a lot of volume, or complexes or volume or anything like that. But still got in like strength work, as I'll talk about in a little bit. But for clean jerks, I only did 3 reps. I took just big jumps, and same kind of thing with snatches. With the pull helped with the cleans. They were feeling pretty good despite the cleans feeling heavy, at least on the stand up. I felt like I was catching them in a good position. It was really interesting. I felt like the bar was getting more into my hips, which will never truly get into my hips like it will with snatch, of course, because of the difference of how you're holding your hands. 140 jerk wasn't the prettiest, but I did take a big jump from 110 to 140, but no misses, which is nice. Then did some squats, went up to 200 with squats. Didn't do any drop down sets. I actually did them the next day, and the next day's workout on Sunday is a mic'd up video. So I'll have a very long video for that session. I think it's extremely long. So I don't know. I think it's longer than my other ones because I did spend a lot of time talking, but I did some volume the next day. But the 200 felt better than it did earlier in the week when I did it on, like Monday or Sunday, one of those days, whenever I did the 200 earlier in the week. So I think doing some of the accessories, the leg extensions and curls and stuff, leg curls, might have had some positive effects, or at least didn't have a detriment to the squat. I then decided to do deadlifts. I don't know if this will be the rule that I'll have every week, but I wanted to do basically just a heavy single, but I wanted to do it without straps. And really the reason for that is just to limit the weight that I could potentially do. Now, I say that, but here's 280, so I don't know how much it will truly limit me. I guess my hook grip's pretty good, but I did feel my tape on my thumb start to pull down on my hand, but that's just more of a grip thing than the actual tape being a flaw. Because it was hurting my thumbs, or not like a, just in a hook grip, right? Not in like an actual pain way. I then did some bench press. I did this before I went and did some machine flies and other accessory work, but I probably won't do a lot of bench. I might not do it every week, just kind of playing around with it to see, what I could do with it. And this would be one of the things that, like, if I have a lot of time on a Saturday, I'll just throw it in and do a little bit. But after I did this, I know I'm at the end of the video, but I'll kind of talk about the bodybuilding stuff really quick. I did some machine flies. I did some rear delt work, some rowing, and I felt like I did something else. I think that might have been it. I did some different versions of like rear delt, like face pulls and stuff. But yeah, just a lot of upper body type focused things. My chest is still really sore from Saturday. I'm recording this, I guess, the day after, so it kind of makes sense, but kind of productive. I don't know how much like chest specific work will really benefit me, but I just don't really think it'll be a detriment. And especially if I'm conservative with it in terms of like not doing a lot of bench, but just kind of hitting it when I feel like it, doing some accessories to get some hypertrophy in those areas, and just kind of generally just trying to build upper body mass. I think that would just be a generally helpful thing. But that's enough blank space at the end. That's it for this video. Very long workout. I was there forever, but I had the gym all to myself for actually the entire workout. It wasn't until I was getting ready to leave that someone came in. That's one of the benefits of training in the evenings on Saturdays, because not many people like to go to the gym at that point. I'm quite different in that regard. But anywho, talk to you all in the next video, and I hope you all have a good day. Peace.